The filter's shot. Third one this month, and we're only halfway through April. I'm pulling it out of the Garcia's AC unit. Mrs. Garcia, the one who teaches second grade at Pecos Elementary where my daughter Lily goes, and the thing's caked with dust so fine it looks like brown talcum powder. Except talcum powder doesn't scratch the hell out of your hands when you touch it. Is it bad? Mrs. Garcia is standing in her kitchen doorway, holding a glass of sweet tea she offered me 20 minutes ago that I haven't touched. I don't drink on calls anymore. Not since the divorce. Veronica used to say I prioritized work over family, which, yeah, maybe. But someone's got to keep the AC running in Carrizozo when it hits 104 in the shade. It's bad. I'm dropping the filter into my disposal bag, the heavy-duty contractor bags from Home Depot, not the cheap ones, and pulling a replacement from my van. You're going through these faster than normal. Something's up with the dust this year. She makes this little noise. Worried. My husband said the same thing. He works for the power company, and they're having to clean the transformers twice as often. I'm not listening, really. I'm thinking about Lily. She's at Pecos Elementary right now, probably in art class. She's got art on Tuesdays, and the school's AC is the same make as the Garcia's unit. Commercial grade, sure, but same filter system. If the filters are failing this fast in residential, the school system is working overtime. Mr. Holbrook? Yeah, sorry. I'm installing the new filter, checking the seal. My hands are filthy. The dust gets everywhere, under your fingernails, in the creases of your knuckles. I've been doing HVAC for 16 years, since I got out of the army, and I've never seen particulate this fine. You're all set. But listen, you might want to keep your windows closed. More than usual. They are closed. She's got this edge in her voice now. They've been closed for 2 weeks. Ever since. Have you seen the Rosales family? Down on 3rd Street? I haven't. I'm trying to remember if I have an appointment with them this week. My schedule's on my phone, and my phone's in the van because I don't carry it during calls. Tools in hands, not phones. That's what my dad taught me before he died. Their daughter Bella, Mrs. Garcia continues. She's in the hospital. They're saying it's some kind of respiratory thing, but she stops. Takes a sip of her tea. Her veins look strange. That's what my husband heard from their neighbor. Strange how? I'm packing up my tools, Klein multi-tool, voltage tester, UV flashlight, and I'm asking, but I don't really care. People always have medical drama in small towns. Everyone knows everyone's business. Like glass. Mrs. Garcia sets down her tea. Like you could see through her skin, and her veins were full of glass. I stop. That doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense. That's why I'm telling you. She's wringing her hands now. And the dust, everyone's saying there's something in the dust. The thing about living in Carrizozo, population 996, or maybe 993 now that the Hendersons moved to Albuquerque, is that everyone believes in something. UFOs, because we're 40 miles from White Sands. Government conspiracies, because we're 40 miles from White Sands. Ghosts, because half the buildings downtown are abandoned since the mine closed in '88. But Mrs. Garcia teaches 2nd grade. She's not the type to buy into rumors. I'll keep my eyes open. I tell her, because that's what you say. You see anything weird, you call me. Or call 911. Don't mess with medical stuff. She nods. Pays me with a check, $2.20 for the service call plus the filter, and I'm heading out to my van. A white Ford Transit 250, bought used 3 years ago, passenger seat covered in invoices and filter samples, and a half-eaten breakfast burrito from the Allsups on 54. My phone's got 2 missed calls, both from Veronica. That's wrong. We've been divorced 8 months. She only calls about Lily, and only when it's scheduled custody stuff. I've got Lily this week, Monday pickup from school, drop off Sunday night, and Veronica knows better than to call during my work hours unless it's an emergency. I'm calling her back. It rings 4 times. Finally, her voice is tight. Where have you been? Working. The Garcia's AC. What's wrong? Have you checked the news? No. I've been working. I'm putting her on speaker, starting the van. The engine turns over rough, needs a tune-up I've been putting off, and the AC blows hot air for 30 seconds before it kicks to cold. What's going on? There's a dust storm warning. Big one. They're saying people should stay inside, and Danny, they're closing the schools early. My stomach drops. When? They just announced it. Noon dismissal. I can't get Lily. I'm in Ruidoso for work until 3, and you're listed as primary pickup, so... I'm going. I'm already pulling out of the Garcia's gravel driveway, kicking up more of that fine brown dust. I'll get her. There's something else. Veronica's voice drops. They're saying on the news that there's been cases. Respiratory infections. People going to the hospital with glass veins. I'm saying it before I think about it. Silence on the other end. Then, how did you know that? Mrs. Garcia mentioned it. The Rosales kid. I'm driving too fast down 3rd Street, residential, 25 miles per hour limit, and I don't care. I thought it was bullshit. It's not bullshit. Veronica sounds scared. Actually scared, and Veronica doesn't scare easy. She's a paralegal, deals with criminals and custody battles and drunk drivers every day. The hospital in Alamogordo has 17 cases. They're saying it's from the dust. Something in the silica. Silica doesn't cause glass veins. Well, something does because they're showing pictures on Channel 7, and Danny. These people look wrong. Their arms, their necks, you can see. She stops. Just get Lily. Get her and keep her inside. Windows closed, AC on recirculate. Don't let her outside until this storm passes. I'm 5 minutes from the school. Good. Call me when you have her. She hangs up. I'm turning onto 5th Street, and I can see the school now. Single-story stucco building, built in 1974, brown and beige like everything else in Carrizozo, and there's already a line of cars in the pickup zone. Parents getting the same call Veronica got. The sky's wrong, too. Darker to the west. Not clouds exactly. More like a haze. The dust's coming. I'm pulling into the lot, parking crooked across 2 spots because I'm in a hurry, and I'm jogging toward the main entrance. The secretary, Mrs. Delgado, been here since I was in school, is standing at the door with a clipboard. Mr. Holbrook. Lily's in her classroom. Room 14. She's checking me off the list without making me show ID, because she knows me. Small town. Did you hear about the storm? Yeah. I'm already moving past her, down the hallway that smells like floor wax and old lunch trays. How bad? Weather service says it'll hit in an hour. Maybe less. She's following me, which means she's worried. There's talk of contamination. The dust. People getting sick. I heard. Room 14's at the end of the hall. The door's open, and I can see Lily sitting at her desk. She's 8, blonde hair in 2 braids like her mother used to wear, wearing her favorite purple hoodie, and she's drawing something. Not panicking. Good. Lily. Time to go. She looks up. Dad? Why are you here? Storm coming. School's closing early. I'm walking into the classroom, and her teacher, Ms. Brennan Young, maybe 25, is gathering papers at her desk. We gotta move. Lily's packing her backpack. Slow. Too slow. Can I bring my drawing? Yes. Bring everything. Let's go. Ms. Brennan's looking at me. Mr. Holbrook, I'm supposed to verify. Mrs. Delgado already checked me in. I'm helping Lily with her backpack, zipping it up. We're listed. Primary custody this week. She nods. Doesn't argue. That's good, because I don't have time to argue. We're heading down the hallway, passing other parents collecting their kids, and Lily's holding my hand. She hasn't held my hand in public in 6 months, says she's too old for it, but she's holding it now. Is it really bad? She asks. The storm? Probably not. I'm lying. Just being careful. We're outside, and the wind's picking up. I can feel it, hot, dry, carrying that fine brown dust that scratches when it touches your skin. The sky to the west is darker now. Not quite brown, not quite gray. Like old bruise. Dad, look. Lily's pointing. I look. There's a woman across the parking lot. Mrs. Henderson. No, not Henderson, they moved, Mrs. Tafoya. Works at the post office. She's standing next to her car, and she's not moving right. Stiff. Like her joints don't bend properly. And her arms. I can see her veins. Through her skin. They're glowing faintly, like someone stuck LED strips under her flesh. Not veins exactly. More like cracks. Spider webbing up her forearms, disappearing under her sleeves. Dad, don't look. I'm picking up Lily. She's too big for this, 53 pounds, but I'm picking her up anyway, and I'm running to the van. Don't look at her. Look at me. What's wrong with her? I don't know. I'm getting Lily into the passenger seat, buckling her in. My hands are shaking. Stay here. Lock the doors. Where are you going? Nowhere. Just lock the doors. I'm walking back toward Mrs. Tafoya. I don't know why. Maybe because I know her husband. Maybe because someone should check on her. Mrs. Tafoya? You okay? She turns her head. Slow. The movement's wrong, jerky like a puppet with tangled strings. Her face. Her veins are visible there too, glowing faintly through the skin of her cheeks, her forehead, spiderwebbing toward her eyes. And when she opens her mouth, I can hear it, a sound like dry branches snapping. Stay back. Someone's grabbing my arm. A man. I don't know him. Don't get close to her. If the veins break. The dust gets in their blood, hardens, and when it breaks, Mrs. Tafoya takes a step forward. Her right arm explodes. Not like a bomb, more like a glass ornament hitting concrete. Her forearm just shatters. Pieces of what looks like red glass spraying outward, and dust, so much dust, glittering in the air like someone threw a handful of brown diamonds. She's screaming. I'm running back to the van. Dad! Lily's crying. She saw it. Of course she saw it. It's okay. We're leaving. I'm starting the van, throwing it in reverse. Everything's okay. It's not okay. Nothing's okay. My house is 15 minutes from the school on a normal day. I'm making it in 7. Lily's not talking. She's staring at her hands, turning them over, checking the veins on her wrists. Looking for glass. Stop that. I'm taking the turn onto Highway 54 too fast, and a Dodge Ram coming the other way honks at me. You're fine. Mrs. Tafoya's arm. I know. My knuckles are white on the steering wheel. Don't think about it. It broke like. Lily. Stop. She stops. Pulls her hoodie sleeves down over her hands. The sky's getting darker. The haze is spreading, moving east like spilled ink. I can see it now, not just haze. Actual dust. A wall of it, miles high, blotting out the sun. I've seen dust storms before. Lived through the ones in 2011 that closed the highways for 2 days. This is worse. My phone rings. Veronica again. I've got her. I'm answering on speaker. We're heading home. Thank God. Veronica's voice is shaking. Danny, turn on the radio. AM 570. They're giving updates. I'm switching stations, past country, past static, past a Spanish station broadcasting soccer scores, and landing on 570. Emergency broadcast voice. Male. Calm in that way that means things are not calm. Advising all residents of Lincoln County to remain indoors. The dust storm is expected to reach Carrizozo and surrounding areas by 2:15 p.m. This is not a typical dust event. Preliminary reports from Gerald Champion Regional Medical Center indicate that inhalation of airborne silica particulates may cause severe vascular crystallization. Symptoms include visible vein discoloration, rigidity in extremities, and in advanced cases, explosive vein rupture. If you or someone you know exhibits these symptoms, call 911 immediately. Do not approach affected individuals. The dust expelled during rupture events is highly infectious and... I'm turning it off. Danny. Veronica's still on the line. Did you hear that? Yeah. Infectious. Her voice cracks. They're saying it's infectious. I heard. I'm pulling onto my street, Juniper Lane, 6 houses total. Mine is the 3rd one down, and my driveway's covered in that fine brown dust. Already. The storm hasn't even hit yet. I'm getting Lily inside. Windows closed, AC on recirculate. We'll be fine. How do you know? Because I'm good at my job. I'm parking in the driveway, shutting off the engine. The house is sealed tight. I checked the weather stripping last month. The AC filters are new. Installed them myself 2 weeks ago. We're not getting exposure. Silence on the other end. Then, I'm coming back. From Ruidoso. I can be there by. No. Stay there. I'm unbuckling Lily, helping her out of the van. Storm's moving east. You drive into it, you're going to get caught. Stay put. Wait it out. But Lily is with me. She's safe. I'm lying again. I don't know if she's safe. But Veronica doesn't need to hear that. I'll call you when the storm passes. I hang up before she can argue. Lily and I are running to the front door, 15 feet, but the wind's already picking up, throwing dust in our faces, and I'm fumbling with my keys. The lock sticks. It always sticks. I've been meaning to WD-40 it for 3 months. Dad, hurry. I'm trying. The key finally turns and we're inside. I'm slamming the door, locking it, checking the seal. Good. No gaps. Go wash your hands. Phase 2. Bathroom. Hot water and soap. Scrub hard. She runs. I'm checking the windows. Living room, closed, locked. Kitchen, closed, locked. Lily's bedroom, closed, locked. My bedroom, closed. There's a gap. Under the window frame. Not big. Maybe a 1/4 inch. But air's coming through. I can feel it on my hand. I'm grabbing duct tape from the utility closet, Gorilla Tape, the good stuff, and sealing the gap. 3 layers. 4. The tape's sticking to my fingers, and I'm ripping it with my teeth because I can't find the scissors. The AC kicks on. I can hear it, the compressor outside, the air handler in the attic. The vents in the ceiling start blowing cold air. Recirculate. I need to switch it to recirculate. The thermostat's in the hallway. Digital, programmable. Installed it myself when I bought the house 4 years ago. I'm pulling up the settings menu, scrolling through temperature, fan speed, schedule, and finding the ventilation option. Fresh air mode on. No. I'm switching it. Recirculate mode on. The system resets, and I can hear the damper in the attic close. No outside air coming in now. Just cycling the inside air through the filters. Lily's standing in the bathroom doorway. Dad? My hands are clean. Good. I'm checking my own hands. Covered in dust from the parking lot, from the driveway, from the van. Brown dust under my fingernails. In the creases of my knuckles. Stay there. Don't touch anything. I'm washing my hands in the kitchen sink. Hot water, dish soap, scrubbing until my skin's red, and watching out the window. The dust wall is closer now. Maybe 5 miles out. Moving fast. Someone's knocking on the door. I'm drying my hands on a towel, leaving brown streaks on the white cotton, and looking through the peephole. It's Jeff Kaplan, my neighbor from 2 houses down. Works for the county as an EMT. He's standing on my porch, and his uniform's covered in dust. I'm opening the door. Just a crack. Jeff. Danny. Thank God. He's breathing hard. I need to come in. You're covered in dust. I know. I was at the hospital. Alamogordo. They called in all available EMTs for... He stops. Looks over his shoulder. Please. I need to wash this off. I need. The hospital? I'm opening the door wider. I shouldn't. But Jeff's a friend. Was at my wedding. Helped me move in after the divorce. What's happening there? He's inside now, and I'm closing the door fast. Locking it. It's bad. Jeff's pulling off his uniform shirt, leaving him in a white undershirt, and dropping it on the floor. 23 cases when I left. More coming in. The veins, once they start glowing, you've got maybe 6 hours before they rupture. 6 hours? Lily's voice. She's in the hallway listening. Jeff sees her. Hey Lily, you okay? Is my dad going to? No. I'm saying it fast. Too fast. I'm fine. We're fine. Jeff, go wash up. Bathroom. Hot water. Scrub everything. He nods. Heads down the hallway. I'm picking up his uniform shirt with 2 fingers, holding it away from my body, and dropping it in a trash bag. Double bagging it. The dust on the fabric is that same fine brown powder. Scratchy. Wrong. Lily's crying. Hey, come here. I'm kneeling down, pulling her into a hug. She smells like kid shampoo and the strawberry chapstick she uses. Normal. Safe. We're okay. You hear me? We're okay. Mrs. Tafoya wasn't okay. Mrs. Tafoya was outside, in the dust. We're inside. We're sealed up tight. Nothing's getting in. Promise? I'm about to promise. Then I stop, because I can see my forearm, where I rolled up my sleeve to wash my hands. There's a vein there. Blue. Normal. Except, is it glowing? Just a little. No. That's the light from the kitchen. The overhead LED. It's making the vein look weird. I'm pulling my sleeve down. Dad. Yeah. I promise. I'm lying for the 3rd time today. Go to your room. Play on your iPad. I'll make lunch in a bit. She goes. Jeff comes out of the bathroom. His face is red from scrubbing. Danny, I need to tell you something. What? He's lowering his voice, making sure Lily can't hear. The hospital. They're not admitting new cases anymore. What do you mean? I mean they're full. And the cases they do have, he stops. The ruptures. When the veins break, the dust goes everywhere. Infects everyone nearby. Nurses, doctors, other patients. The ER's under quarantine. They're not letting anyone out. My stomach drops. How many people? 47 when I left. But that was an hour ago. Jeff's checking his own arms now, turning them over, looking for glass. And it's not just Alamogordo. Ruidoso's reporting cases. Cloudcroft. Corona. Everywhere the dust's hitting. What's the government doing? Nothing yet. He's laughing, but it's not a funny laugh. CDC's sending a team, but they're coming from Atlanta. Won't be here until tomorrow morning. State Health Department says to stay indoors and wait for instructions. That's it. That's it. Jeff's looking at me now. Really looking. Danny, I'm going to ask you something, and I need you to tell me the truth. Do I look okay? My veins. Do they look normal? I'm checking. His forearms, his neck. The veins look. Actually, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I fix air conditioners. They look fine, I tell him. You're lying. Yeah. He nods. I was in the ER for 3 hours. Dust everywhere. I was wearing a mask, but he touches his throat. It gets in. Through your nose, your mouth, your eyes. You can't stop it. Outside, the sky's turning brown. The storm's here. The house shudders. Wind hitting the walls, rattling the windows. I can hear sand, no dust, pelting against the glass. A sound like rain, but harder. Sharper. The lights flicker. Please don't let the power go out, Jeff says. If the AC stops. It won't. I'm checking my phone. The battery's at 63%. I'm pulling up the power company's outage map. Zooming in on Carazozo. 200 customers without power. 300. 500. The map updates. 700. The lights flicker again. Danny. The power goes out. The AC dies. And in the sudden silence, I can hear Lily calling from her bedroom. Dad, why did everything turn off? I've got a generator. Bought it after the ice storm in 2015 knocked out power for 4 days. Generac GP 5500. Sits in the shed out back. The shed is 30 feet from the house. Outside, in the dust storm. Dad, Lily's in the hallway now. What's happening? Power's out. I'm pulling open the utility closet, grabbing my mag light. The beam cuts through the darkness. It's dark, actually dark, because the storm's blocking the sun. It's okay. I've got a generator. Jeff's standing by the window. You can't go out there. I have to. AC's dead. House will heat up to 90 degrees in an hour. And without circulation, I'm not finishing that sentence. Without circulation, the air gets stale. Dust seeps in through every crack we can't see. I'll be fine. 30 seconds. In and out. Danny, people are dying from 30 seconds of exposure. People at the hospital. Close quarters. High concentration. I'm lying to myself now. Not just to them. I'll hold my breath. Lily's grabbing my arm. Don't go. I have to. Then I'm coming with you. No. I'm pulling away. Too hard. She stumbles back, and the look on her face. You're staying here. With Jeff. Lock the door behind me. Do not open it until I knock. 3 times, then 2. That's the signal. You hear me? She nods. She's crying again. I'm wrapping a bandana around my face, red paisley from my construction days, and pulling on work gloves. Milwaukee brand. Leather. Like that's going to help. Jeff's at the back door. If your veins start glowing. They won't. If they do, don't come back inside. I'm looking at him. What? You heard me. His voice is flat. You rupture in here, you kill us all. Lily included. He's right. I know he's right. 3 knocks, then 2, I tell Lily. That's me. Nobody else. I'm opening the back door. The dust hits me like a physical thing. Hot, sharp, everywhere at once. I can't see 5 feet in front of me. The world is brown and red and dark all at the same time. I'm running. The shed's 30 feet. I counted it once when I was laying the paver path. 27 pavers, 18 inches each, total of 40 feet. Okay, so 40 feet, not 30. I was close. My lungs are burning. I'm holding my breath, but some dust's getting in. Through the bandana. Through my nose. It tastes like copper and sand. The shed door. Locked. No, not locked. Stuck. The wood swells in summer. I've been meaning to plane it down. I'm slamming my shoulder into it. Once. Twice. It gives. Inside the shed, it's darker. The single window's blocked by dust. I'm shining the mag light around. Past the lawnmower. Past the storage tubs of Christmas decorations. Past the box of Lily's old toys from before the divorce. There. The generator. Red and black metal, wheels on the bottom, pull start cord wrapped around the handle. I'm checking the gas tank. Half full. Good. I'm wheeling it toward the door. Something moves outside. I stop. There's a shape in the dust. Human-sized. Moving wrong. Stiff. Like Mrs. Tafoya. I'm backing up. The generators will catch us on something. The lawnmower, maybe. And I'm stumbling, dropping the mag light. The beam spins across the floor, illuminating dust particles that shouldn't be in here. The shed isn't sealed. Of course it isn't sealed. It's a shed. The shape's getting closer. I'm picking up the maglite, pointing it at the door. It's not Mrs. Tafoya. It's Mr. Brennan. Ms. Brennan's husband. Works at the propane company. Lives 6 houses down. His veins are glowing. Not faintly. Bright. Like someone replaced his blood with neon tubes. I can see them through his shirt, spiderwebbing across his chest, up his neck, into his face. Mr. Holbrook? His voice is wrong. Raspy. Like his throat's full of sand. I need help. Stay back. Please. He's taking a step forward. His knee bends wrong, too stiff like the joint's fused. It hurts. Everything hurts. My wife, she said you fix things. Can you fix this? I can't fix that. Please. His leg shatters. Not his leg. His femur. The vein running down the center of his thigh bone just explodes. I can see it through his jeans. A spray of glowing glass fragments and dust, so much dust, erupting from his leg like someone set off a firecracker inside him. He's screaming. I'm running. Past him. He's on the ground now, clutching his leg, and I can see bone, actual bone, glowing from the inside. And I'm wheeling the generator, pulling it behind me, running blind through the dust storm. The house. Where's the house? I'm counting steps. 15. 20. 25. There. The back door. I'm pounding on it. 3 times, then 2. It doesn't open. Lily. Jeff. It's me. Nothing. I'm pounding again. Harder. Open the door. The lock clicks. Jeff's face appears. Get in. Now. I'm dragging the generator inside. The wheels catch on the threshold, and Jeff's helping me, pulling it over, and then the door's slamming shut. Lily's in the corner of the kitchen, staring at me. Are you okay? She asks. I'm pulling off the bandana. My face is covered in dust. I can taste it on my tongue. Yeah, your arms. I'm looking down. The veins in my forearms are glowing. Not bright, not like Mr. Brennan's, but there's a faint luminescence under my skin. Blue-green. Wrong. Dad. I'm fine. I'm rolling down my sleeves. Help me with the generator. Jeff's not moving. Danny. I said I'm fine. You're not fine. He's backing away. Toward Lily. You need to leave. It's my house. You're infected. I don't know that. Could be the light. Could be. It's not the light. Jeff's voice is shaking. I've seen this. At the hospital. First the glow. Then the rigidity. Then. I know what happens. I'm checking my hands. Flexing my fingers. They move fine. Normal. But I'm not there yet. And we need power. The generator needs to be connected to the breaker panel. That's in the garage. I'm the only one who knows how to do it. I can figure it out. No, you can't. I'm pulling the generator toward the door to the garage. It's not plug and play. You have to flip the main breaker off, connect the transfer switch, match the load. You do it wrong, you fry the whole electrical system. Or electrocute yourself. Or both. Jeff's looking at Lily. Then at me. How long do you have? 6 hours. You said so yourself. That's from first symptoms. You were exposed. He's checking his watch. 12 minutes ago. 12 minutes. Jesus. Then I better work fast. I'm opening the garage door. Stay in the kitchen. Close this door behind me. If something happens, don't come back in. Jeff finishes the sentence for me. Lily's crying harder now. Dad, please. I love you. I'm saying it fast. You hear me? I love you. And I'm going to fix this. I'm going to get the power on. And we're going to be fine. Another lie. I'm in the garage now. The door closes behind me. My breaker panel's on the far wall. Residential grade, 200 amp service, installed when the house was built in 1989. I've worked on it a dozen times. I know every circuit. I'm opening the panel. The main breaker's at the top, a big double pole, 200 amp switch. I'm flipping it off. The house is completely dead now. The transfer switch is next to the panel. Reliance Controls model. I installed it in 2016. It's got 6 circuits, fridge, kitchen outlets, master bedroom, Lily's bedroom, lights, and AC. I'm connecting the generator's power cord to the transfer switch inlet, twisting the collar tight. My hands are shaking. No, not shaking. Stiff. My fingers don't want to bend properly. I'm flexing them, forcing them. The joints crack. It doesn't sound like normal joint cracking. It sounds like breaking glass. I'm moving faster now, flipping each circuit breaker on the transfer switch. One by one. testing each one. Outside, I can hear the generator running. I didn't start it yet. Wait. Yes, I did. When did I do that? I don't remember pulling the start cord. My memory's fuzzy. The AC circuit. That's the important one. I'm flipping it on. Nothing happens. I'm checking the connections. Generator output. Good. Transfer switch input. Good. Breaker on. The compressor outside. It's not starting. The thermostat. The thermostat needs power to signal the compressor. I'm running back into the house. Jeff's standing by the door, and he backs up fast when he sees me. It's not working, I'm saying. My voice sounds wrong. Raspy. The AC won't start. The thermostat. Danny, your face. What? Lily screams. I'm looking in the microwave door, using the black glass as a mirror. The veins in my face are glowing. Bright. Spiderwebbing across my cheeks, my forehead, down my neck. I look like Mr. Brennan looked. 5 minutes before his leg exploded. The thermostat. I need to fix the thermostat. Dad, stop. Lily's voice is small. Scared. You need to leave. Not yet. I'm moving down the hallway. My legs are stiff. Each step feels wrong, like walking with steel rods for bones. The AC needs to run. Without it, the dust gets in. You'll get infected too. Danny, look at yourself. Jeff's following me, keeping distance. You've got maybe 5 minutes before. I know. My right knee cracks when I bend it. Glass sound. I know what happens. The thermostat's on the wall. Digital display's dead because the generator's not feeding power to it. There's a circuit breaker issue. Or, wait, the thermostat's on its own circuit. Breaker 14. I didn't flip that one on the transfer switch. Back to the garage. I'm moving faster now. Or trying to. My left ankle won't bend right. I'm limping. Jeff's in my way. You're not going back in there. Move. No. He's blocking the garage door. You rupture in there. Lily's 6 feet away with one door between you. The dust will get in. She'll get infected. Then I won't rupture. I'm pushing past him. He grabs my arm, and I feel something crack. Not bone. Not yet. But close. Let go. Danny, please. I'm shoving him. Too hard. He hits the wall, and Lily's crying harder now, and I'm in the garage, and the transfer switch is right there. Breaker 14. I'm flipping it on. The lights in the house come on. The AC kicks on. I can hear it. The compressor outside humming to life. The air handler in the attic starting to blow cold air through the vents. We did it. No. I did it. And now I need to leave. I'm walking back into the house. Jeff's on the floor where I shoved him. He's got a cut on his forehead, must have hit the corner of the wall, and he's staring at me like I'm not human anymore. Maybe I'm not. It's fixed. My voice is worse now. Like someone's pouring sand down my throat every time I talk. Keep the windows closed. Don't go outside. The storm should pass in a few hours. Then you call 911. Get Lily to the hospital. What about you? I'll be in the shed. I'm not looking at Lily. Can't look at her. Lock the door behind me. Don't open it. Not for anything. Dad. Lily, listen to me. I'm kneeling down now. My knees crack again. Louder this time. You're going to be okay. You hear me? Jeff's going to take care of you until Mom gets here. And you're going to. What am I saying? What do you tell your 8-year-old daughter when you're about to explode into razor dust? You're going to be brave, I finish. Like you always are. She's shaking her head. I don't want to be brave. I want you to stay. I can't. Why not? Because if I stay, I kill you. Because the dust in my veins is going to shatter in the next 4 minutes. And when it does, it'll spray out like a fragmentation grenade. And you're too close, you're always too close, because you're my daughter and I love you, and because the shed needs power too. I'm lying one last time. I need to run a cord. Check the circuits. Make sure everything's working. She knows I'm lying. Kids always know. But she nods anyway. I'm standing up. Every joint in my body is screaming now. My hips, my spine, my shoulders. All of it stiffening. Crystallizing. Jeff standing too. Danny, I'm sorry. About. Take care of her. I will. I'm walking to the back door. Each step is harder than the last. My right foot drags on the linoleum. The floor's clean. I mopped it Saturday. Lily helped. She always helps. And I'm leaving brown dust footprints. Wrong color. Too dark. The door. I'm opening it. The storm's worse now. I can't see anything. Just brown and red and darkness. I'm stepping outside. The door closes behind me. I can hear the lock click. Good. The shed's 40 feet away. I'm not going to make it 40 feet. 20 feet. I can do 20 feet. My left shoulder cracks. The sound is loud even over the wind. I can feel it. The vein running through my shoulder joint, crystallizing, expanding, pressing against bone and muscle and skin. 10 feet. My right elbow shatters. The pain is. There's no pain. That's the wrong thing. There should be pain. Instead there's just pressure, and then release, and I'm looking at my arm. My right forearm is gone. Not blown off. Shattered. Pieces of what looks like red glass lying in the dust at my feet. And from the stump, from where my elbow used to be, dust is pouring out. Glowing. Spreading. I need to get away from the house. 5 feet. 10 feet. 15. My left leg goes next. The femur. Same spot where Mr. Brennan's broke. I'm falling, catching myself with my left hand, and my wrist shatters on impact. I'm on the ground now. Can't move. The dust from my arm is spreading, mixing with the storm. I can see it glowing in the brown haze, little sparkles of red and blue and green, like someone crushed a Christmas ornament and threw it in the wind. This is it. I'm thinking about Lily. About the last time we went fishing at Bonito Lake, before the divorce, before everything fell apart. She caught a rainbow trout, tiny thing, maybe 6 inches, and she cried when I told her we had to throw it back. Said she wanted to keep it as a pet. I'm thinking about Veronica, about our wedding day, about how she looked in her dress, how she smiled when I said I do, how we danced to some country song I can't remember the name of. I'm thinking about. My spine shatters. All at once. Every vertebra. I can feel it. Each one exploding in sequence, starting at my tailbone and working up to my skull. The pressure releases. An emergency call transcript. Lincoln County 911 dispatch. April 19th, 2:23 p.m. Caller, this is Jeff Kaplan at 412 Juniper Lane. I need to report a rupture event. Adult male. Backyard. He's gone. He's just. Dispatch. Sir, are there other individuals at the location? Caller, his daughter. She's 8. She opened the door. She saw. The dust reached her before I could. Dispatch, is she showing symptoms? Caller, her hands. I can see her veins. They're glowing. Oh God, she's already infected. Dispatch, sir, I need you to stay calm. Keep the child inside. Do not let her near anyone else. Medical assistance is. Caller, there is no medical assistance. The hospital's full. The roads are. Dispatch, sir. Caller, she's coughing. She's asking where her dad is. What do I tell her? What do I? End transcript. Witness statement, initial report. Jeff Kaplan, EMT. Recorded April 19th, 4:15 p.m. Danny went outside to get the generator running. Had to. Power was out. AC was dead. Without circulation, the dust would have gotten in through the cracks. He knew he was infected. Could see it in his veins. But he went anyway. Fixed the generator. Got it connected. The AC started running. Then he collapsed in the backyard. I saw it through the window. His arm went first. Then his leg. Then, everything. There was so much dust. Red and glowing. Spreading in the storm. Lily heard something. I don't know what. Maybe the sound. That glass breaking sound. She opened the back door before I could stop her. She called for him. Dad, where are you? The dust was already moving toward the house. Toward her. I grabbed her. Pulled her back inside. Slammed the door. But she'd already breathed it in. One breath. That's all it took. Her hands started glowing within 30 seconds. I could see the veins. Blue-green. Same as Danny's were. She pressed her hands against the window, looking out at the backyard, at the dust cloud where her father used to be. She said, Dad's still out there. We have to help him. I said, he's gone, Lily. She said, no. Look. I can see him. He's glowing. She was looking at her own hands, at the infection spreading through her veins, thinking it was her father, thinking he was still with her. Emergency alert transcript. Lincoln County Emergency Services. April 19th, 2:47 p.m. This is Jeff Kaplan, EMT license number 47 to 29,381, calling from 412 Juniper Lane, Carrizozo. I need immediate medical assistance. I have an 8-year-old female infected, showing early-stage vein crystallization. Her father he ruptured. Outside. The dust reached her before I could. Static. No, I can't bring her to the hospital. The roads are impassable. The storm. Static. How long does she have? Please, you have to tell me how long. End transcript. Follow-up emergency call. Lincoln County 911 dispatch. April 19th, 3:52 p.m. Caller, it's Jeff Kaplan again. For 12 Juniper Lane. The child's mother, she's trying to get here from Ruidoso. She needs to know, is there any way through? Any road that's? Dispatch. Sir, all routes into Carrizozo are closed due to the storm. Visibility is 0. We cannot authorize. Caller, her daughter is dying. Do you understand that? She's 8 years old, and her veins are glowing, and her father just exploded into dust in front of her, and you're telling me her mother can't. Dispatch. Sir, I understand your frustration, but... Caller, no. You don't understand. You're sitting in an office somewhere safe while I'm watching a little girl turn into glass. Her mother deserves to be here. She deserves to. Call disconnected. End transcript. Witness statement. Veronica Holbrook. Recorded April 21st, Gerald Champion Regional Medical Center. I got to Carrizozo 2 days after the storm cleared. The National Guard was letting people through by then, but only with proper clearance. I'm her mother. That's clearance enough. The house was sealed. Jeff had followed Danny's instructions. Windows closed, AC running on the generator until the power company restored service. He did everything right. Lily was sitting on the couch when I arrived, wearing her purple hoodie, the one Danny bought her last Christmas. Her arms, you want me to describe them? For the record, her veins are glass. Actual glass. You can see them through her skin, blue-green, spiderweb from her wrists to her shoulders. They don't hurt, she says. Not yet. The doctors say she's stable. Stage 2 crystallization. Could stay that way for weeks. Months, maybe. Or she could rupture tomorrow. They don't know. Nobody knows. Jeff told me what happened. How Danny went outside. How he fixed the generator. How he tried to get far enough away before the dust. Lily won't talk about it. She sits on the couch. Watches TV. Draws pictures. Normal 8-year-old things. Except every few minutes she stops and checks her arms. Turns them over. Watches the veins glow. She's waiting. We're all waiting. The doctors say there might be a treatment. The CDC team is working on something, an enzyme that breaks down the silica before it fully crystallizes. Clinical trials starting next month. Next month. Lily might not have next month. I asked her yesterday if she was scared. She said, Dad fixed the AC. He saved us. I didn't correct her. What's the point? Danny's gone. The National Guard they found remains. In the yard behind the house. They can't confirm DNA because the crystallization process destroys. I can't talk about that part. Lily asks about him every day. When's Dad coming back? Is Dad in heaven? Does Dad know I still have the trout keychain he gave me? I don't know how to answer. The worst part, the part that keeps me awake, is that she thinks he saved her. She thinks he's a hero. And maybe he is. But he's also the reason she's infected. He went outside. He breathed in the dust. He came back. And when he ruptured, the dust reached her. His choice. His competence. His need to fix things. It killed him. And it's killing her. End statement. Case file excerpt. New Mexico Department of Health. Incident #NM 2024 Silica 047. Patient. Redacted. Age 8 female. Current status. Stage 2 vascular crystallization stable. Exposure date, April 19th, approximately 2:20 p.m. Exposure source, secondary infection from paternal rupture event. Projected rupture window, 14 to 60 days from exposure. Treatment options, experimental silica enzyme therapy, phase 1 trials. Survival probability, 15% without treatment, 40% with treatment. Patient demonstrates unusual psychological stability given circumstances. Shows no signs of trauma response typical of pediatric crystallization cases. When asked about infection source, father's rupture, patient states, Dad was fixing the air conditioner. He always fixes things. Mother reports patient checks arms approximately 4 to 6 times per hour. Patient has asked mother multiple times if the glow means Dad is still with me. Mother is not coping well. Blames father for exposure event despite medical consensus that father's actions, sealing house, activating filtration, likely prevented total household infection. Patient scheduled for enzyme therapy April 30th. Prognosis, poor. End excerpt. Personal journal entry. Jeff Kaplan, April 28th. I'm still in Danny's house. Veronica asked me to stay, help with Lily, keep the AC running, make sure the filters get changed. I'm good at that now, changing filters. I check them every 6 hours. They're still full of dust. Even though the storm passed 9 days ago, the dust doesn't leave. It settles. It waits. Lily's getting worse. She won't say it, but I can see it. The way she holds her arms. The way she moves. Stiff. Like Danny was. Yesterday she asked me if dying hurts. I lied. Said no. She said, good. Then Dad didn't hurt. I'm living in a dead man's house. Sleeping in his guest room. Wearing his extra uniform because mine was contaminated. Eating his food from his fridge. Using his tools to maintain his AC system. And I'm watching his daughter die. The CDC says the enzyme therapy might work. 40% chance. 40%. I was there when Danny ruptured. I saw what happens. The way the body just fragments. Turns into dust and glass and light. If Lily ruptures, when Lily ruptures, Veronica will be there. I'll make sure of that. Nobody should die alone. But I keep thinking about what Danny said. His last words before he went outside. Take care of her. I'm trying. But you can't take care of someone when they're already dead. You can just watch. And wait. And count the hours until the veins shatter. Lily's in her bedroom right now. Drawing pictures. She's drawing her dad. She draws him a lot. Always the same picture. Danny standing in the doorway. Arms outstretched. Smiling. She can't remember what he looked like at the end. When the veins were glowing. When his body was breaking. She only remembers him smiling. I don't have the heart to correct her. Let her keep that. It's the only thing left.